In today's episode, Minister Masagos Zulkifli shares with us what more we can do about being socially responsible. Joanna Dong charms us with her soulful voice and a delightful dish from Chef Bob.
We'll never stray too far from home.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Home Together. My name is Hosan Leong. You know, in times like these, it's very easy to panic and you start to stockpile food. But may I just say that you don't need to, because Singapore has enough food and essential goods. And did you know that we have local produce whose production can be easily ramped up quickly and easily? So don't be afraid. We also have different sources for essential goods like vegetables and eggs. So when you do shop, please shop responsibly. It's also important to note that we need to practice social responsibility in times like these so we can ride the pandemic together. And here to chat with me, we have our guest for today, the Minister for the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Masagos Zulkifli.
Hi, Hosan. How are
Hello,
you?
I am well, thank you. How are you and the family doing?
Well, coping like everybody else, but
Yeah.
adjusting.
Adjusting, right? One thing I realized, and I want to thank you for that as well, is the updates have been quite good and regular, and especially on your
Thank you.
Facebook page, telling
Yes.
us what's been happening, how many cases, and so on and so forth. But one thing I realized that these safe distancing ambassadors have been working really, really hard to, I guess, encourage people to observe the measures.
I have to thank them for coming out day after day during weekends, especially when they should be home with their families. And they really take this job very seriously, although a good number of them are volunteers, but some of them have come on board as temporary staff, but all of them are superb.
But you know, Minister, it must be difficult, especially for people who are not used to dealing with the public so suddenly, you know, dealing with angry people, people who are emotionally charged, who want to rebel against the measures. How do they deal with it?
There's a group who has been working in the airline industry, for example.
Okay.
Oh, they are superb. They know how to handle difficult customers, and we love the way they handle difficult residents. Of course, this takes time for our own SDAs to get used to, but it's a very simple thing that we're trying to do. First, please stay home. Secondly, only go out for your essentials, and you go out for essentials, respect the safe distancing that we're supposed to implement, and please wear a mask.
We keep
Yes.
hearing these same messages, right? Stay home, wear a mask. So, for me now, it's probably a bad word. Complacency would have set in. How do we handle all this?
You know, the danger is always lurking. The reason for this is because the nature of a virus may be asymptomatic for some time, and we are going around as if we are all right, but we do feel all right, but it hasn't come out in symptoms that people will be worried about. And therefore, we want to make sure that this safe distancing gets implemented at first in terms of the number of people we allow together. And now, as the world understands the virus better, we think the best thing to do now is to implement it seriously, keep people at home, and then when they go out, keep themselves apart from each other. 1
Yes.
meter, 2 meters is even better.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been reading all these scientific articles and medical articles saying that this virus is actually very ferocious, and when it latches on, it's quite scary.
It is a new virus,
Yes.
and what we're learning about it is something new almost every week, if not every day. What we are implementing in the early stage is what we know about what normal virus do. But as we are evolving, some new things are being discovered, although the peer reviews of the scientific papers are not there yet.
Yeah.
But certainly they are worrying.
The other diseases and viruses aren't taking a break while COVID-19 ravages the globe. How are you guys handling it? Because it's not just COVID-19, it's dengue, and it's other things as well.
Dengue, unfortunately, is endemic in our region. In Singapore particularly, we have had serotype 1 or 2, and now serotype 3 is somehow within our communities. And what's also alarming for dengue right now, we have had double the number of people infected in the last quarter compared to the last year. So please, I hope that as we are fighting COVID-19, and I'm very confident we can get over and fight this and win, dengue is here to stay, and the only way to win is for all of us to be vigilant to make sure that the breeding of these mosquitoes get eliminated. Now,
Yes.
our officers are going around. They are doubling up their job as safe distancing ambassadors, as well as implementing steps to suppress dengue spread in our community. So please, if we can all behave well, we don't need as many SDAs out there, and our dengue officers can concentrate on their job suppressing dengue.
You know, looking down the path post-circuit breaker, is this going to be the new normal? Do you think, safe distancing, masks, will this be the new normal for us and the world?
Indeed, the Japanese, for example, they have been wearing masks when they have a flu or running nose. That's been happening way before this COVID-19 has happened. And we hope that's the kind of norm that we'll be adopting going forward, even after COVID-19 is off. But there are also other things that we want to implement in terms of cleaning standards in the industry, making sure our toilets are designed properly for good and easy cleaning. At the same time, to ensure that we too adopt good habits, personal hygiene, like not leaving our tissue paper around in hawker centers on our table, and also tray return so that our food do not fall onto the table, and we return the tray with all the plates and the utensils. I just want to add that in schools, our students are being trained right now to clean up after themselves. They disinfect their tables before and after class. They clean up after themselves in the canteen. And I hope this next generation will do better than what we have been doing in our past.
Absolutely. Thank you for your little chat with us today, Minister, and I wish you and your staff and the volunteers all the best, and thank you once again for keeping Singapore safe.
Thank you, Hosan. Stay home, stay safe.
Hey, stay tuned because we've got essentials coming up, entertainment and food.
It takes me and you and you and you and you and you.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
A few years ago, she appeared on Sing China. I have to say Sing because it's got an exclamation mark. And then last year, we performed in Shanghai together, my good friend, Joanna Dong.
Hello.
Hello.
It's so good to see you.
I know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, so what have you been doing at home this past few weeks?
So I've been actually cooking a lot more. Last time, right, I rarely had time to cook because I was really busy with work,
For
traveling
sure.
a lot. And so when I did cook, it was always for like party food, like things that could bring to potluck or like Christmas roast. So I had like a couple of fancy things in my repertoire, but I didn't know how to do any of the basics. So I never knew how to fry rice until like this circuit breaker period. Now I think I can be like full-on housewife.
Delivery, yeah? Call Joanna Dong for your fried rice today.
I mean, I can sing like fried rice, paradise.
Exactly. So you've been doing that too, online.
Yeah.
Right? What, you've got this show called Auntie Time.
No! I'm trying to reverse the damage from somebody calling me auntie many years ago. Yeah, so I'm calling my new show 姐姐 Time.
So it's sister time.
Yes, henceforth everybody can call me 姐姐 instead of auntie.
Very good. And what happens in 姐姐 time?
Oh, it's a very free-form, like low expectations kind of show where I can just be really myself.
Yourself.
I make a lot of mistakes. I sing all the long lyrics, all the wrong lyrics. Yeah, and I take a lot of requests. I revisit songs that I haven't sung in ages. So it's really fun.
So where can they find this on your...
It's on my Facebook, so I stream once a week, but it's very like guerrilla. I don't really have a regular time slot, so they can subscribe to my Telegram channel for the latest updates.
So you're gonna sing something for us in just a while. What are you gonna perform?
This is a song that was from my debut EP released in 2008.
Okay.
And it's an original called Two. And I chose this because in one of the refrains it says, it takes me and you, it takes two. And also I think there's another line that goes like, I've grown accustomed to being alone.
Aww.
I know, which I think all of us can resonate with right now,
yes,
right?
definitely.
Yeah.
So in just a while, we're gonna have Jie Jie, Joanna Dong, sing for us this beautiful song, Two.
nothing new. But I'm gonna have to reiterate, 'cause it's a point that simply must be made. It takes two before the phone goes ring-a-ding-ding. It takes two. One to listen while the other sings, 'cause one can have the whole wide world, but we'll need two to share it. It takes two. It takes me and you. It takes two to trade secrets whispered and hushed. It takes two. One spills a joke, the other mops it up with a laugh, 'cause one can get a tune to fly, but we'll need two to harmonize. It takes two. It takes me and you. Just fine being on my own. I've grown accustomed to being alone until I met you. It takes two to trade secrets whispered and hushed. It takes two. One spills a joke, the other mops it up with a laugh, 'cause one can get a tune to fly, but we'll need two to harmonize. It takes two. It takes me and you, yeah, you. It takes a one and one, two. One and one, two. One and one, two. It takes me and you and you and you and you and you. So stay home, stay safe.
If your elderly neighbours need to buy food or essential items, do extend a helping hand to them so that they can stay home. And if they're not tech savvy enough, you can also order groceries online for them so that they don't have to go out. Remember, a simple gesture of care and kindness goes a long way.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Welcome back. If you're self-employed and find yourself lacking a job during this period, don't fret, because a whopping $1.3 billion has been set aside for cash payouts and training support for self-employed persons. For example, 100,000 eligible SEPs will receive cash payouts of $3,000 each in May, July, and October this year. Meanwhile, as everyone's home right now, as you should be, you might be looking to update your lunch plans and do up a dish on your own. So why not take some inspiration from Chef Bob, who has a recipe to share with you. So fire away, Chef!
Hi guys, Chef Bob here again. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious nasi goreng kicap together with ribeye steak. So you all can cook it at home for the people in your house only. First things first, we're gonna marinate the ribeye steak. The Angmos, Westerners, like to marinate just with salt and pepper, but we are Asian. So I'm gonna marinate it with Worcester sauce, just a little bit, boom. Kicap manis, right? In any Malay household, kicap is like a must to have in your pantry, okay? And oyster sauce, just a little bit there, yep, that's it. And a little bit water. Just so you know, water is a natural tenderizer. And rub it all in. Let the beef absorb all the flavors. And it's done. Put it aside, let it marinate for at least 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Whilst the beef is marinating, we're gonna cook the nasi goreng kicap, or as we say, soy sauce fried rice. First up, need to have onions, garlic, and give it a good chop. Nice. And pair it up with some Thai asparagus. Over here, button mushroom. And pair it up with some chicken franks. Alright. Okay, rule of thumb of making nasi goreng or fried rice, we need to use 1 day old rice because the starch inside the rice is not active. If let's say you cook the nasi goreng or fried rice with freshly cooked plain rice, it will be all mushy because the starch is still active. Okay, heat up the oil with the pan. In with the onions first. So once the onion is caramelized and turned a bit translucent, then you can add in the next ingredient, which is the asparagus and chicken franks. You need to have all the colors in the asparagus and chicken franks. Make sure it's caramelized. And after that, in goes the button mushroom. Cooking is easy, it's not rocket science, alright? It's either nice or not nice, that's all, okay? Okay, once all the mushrooms and ingredients all have that color and caramelized, make a well in the middle, put a bit of oil, and in goes the garlic, because garlic will burn very fast. Then break an egg, put it on top, and scramble it up. Okay, make sure you scramble in the middle first to cook the egg, and mix it up. And then in goes the 1 day old rice, and then the kicap. Nice. Make sure you press it with the back of the spatula or spoon to break up all the lumps. Remember, fried rice equals no lumps, okay? And final ingredient is white pepper. White pepper will add the depth to the nasi goreng kicap, will elevate the taste. Once the rice is done, let's cook the ribeye steak immediately. Okay, remember, if you want to cook a steak, if let's say you put it inside the fridge, make sure you put it outside of the fridge at least 15 minutes before you put it on the pan for it to be in the ambient temperature. So make sure you place it away from your body so that the oil won't splatter. The pan should be extremely hot at the maximum heat. Once you caramelize one part, and out. Okay, once you turn, this is very, very important, okay? Take a garlic, smash it up, with the skin, put inside, and butter in. This will give the nutty flavor, the caramelization of the beef itself. So, you need to tilt the pan, scoop the butter, and baste the steak. It's called basting, so that all the surface area being caramelized and cooked. Let it cook, okay? Let me put it down. Alright, for layman's term, how to know the doneness of your steak. Put your palm up like this, press here, this is rare. Alright, just touch your index finger to your thumb, this is medium rare. Touch the middle finger, this is medium, ring finger, medium well, and the pinky finger just touch, this is well done. So, once like this, overturn, nice, and baste it. Look at the color, my God, and it's glistening. Okay, so once you want to get your desired doneness, remove from the pan, let it rest for at least 5 minutes before you cut it open. Alright, gonna plate the nasi goreng kicap. Make it compact. Once the beef is well rested, let's slice the beef. Perfect medium rare to medium. Look at that, pink. And just place it. And then just garnish it off with some spring onion. There it is, nasi goreng kicap with perfect medium rare ribeye steak. This is the type of dish that will make me stay at home and eat it. Hope you enjoy it and try it at home, okay? I'll see you soon.
Well, I'm certainly going to try that at home, and you should try that too. But remember, buy responsibly. Now, we're all trying to cope during this period of economic uncertainty, but we are not alone. The care and support package will assist everyone. Adult Singaporeans will receive up to $1,200 with 2 cash payouts in April and June this year. An additional $300 will be given to parents with children aged 20 and below. Seniors above 50 years of age will receive a $100 Passion Card top-up as cash. Check out Budget 2020 for more details. And also, keep yourself updated with the latest on COVID-19 at the MOH website or sign up for gov.sg WhatsApp channel in English, Chinese, Malay and Tamil. Stay home, stay safe and stay updated. I'm Hosan Leong. See you in the next episode of Home Together.